Hi everyone, thank you for joining me. This practice will be practice for period. So if you have cramps during period, stomach pain, you're weak, this is the practice for you. So let's get started. You need for this practice a pillow or a bolster, a blanket, and a belt. So sit on your heels with your toes together with your knees apart. We're going for Adho Mukha Virasana. So extend your abdomen over the bolster. Position the forearms on the blanket and rest the forehead on your forearms. Now we're doing this position with support that your abdomen can rest and that your abdomen can release. We want to give during period the uterus space, and we want to release the tension around the abdomen and release the tension around the hips. So use each inhalation to extend the spine and move the spine forward, and use each exhalation to release the outer hips, the groins, your abdomen, your diaphragm, and feel the movement of the spine down towards the floor and forward away from the hips. Now feel your outer hips and move your outer hips down towards your heels and away from your head side. After all those instructions and after you positioned your body with the support of the bolster and blanket, you can close your eyes and just rest. Let the bolster support you. Let the floor support you. And use this position to help you release tension. Now, one more area that I want you to pay attention to is the area of your upper back, shoulders, and trapezius muscles. So move the trapezius muscles away from your head and neck and extend the sides of your neck and head towards the head side. Even though the arms are resting on the blanket, pay attention that the upper arms are still turning from inside out, or in different words, inner arms up and outer arms down. This will keep the space between the shoulders and your ears and will keep your neck long. Now to come up, first lift your head. Then use your hands on the bolster on the floor to sit up. And then slowly take the blanket to the side. You can use the bolster or the pillow by the side. We'll lay on our back. Take the belt. The next pose is a great pose to release the abdomen and help with any cramps. So lay on your back. Use the hands to support your back. So putting the bolster by my side to my outer right hip. The left leg will extend and I will take the belt around the right foot. Hold the belt with my right hand only, and I will open the right leg to the right side. Now, during period, it's really nice to have the bolster to the outer hip, but you don't have to use it. It will just to give you more support to release the groin better and to release the abdomen. So have the right arm in a straight position, turn the upper right arm, and feel the resistance between the right thigh moving away from the right arm and the bottom of the right arm lifting up away from the right leg. Now one more area that I want you to pay attention to is the abdomen. With each exhalation, move the abdomen down or release the abdomen down and turn the abdomen from right to left. So even though the right leg and right arm are to the right side, you're not falling with your whole body to the right side. Few breaths here. Keeping your legs straight, firming the quadriceps to the bone. Open the backs of the legs fully. Even though we're feeling mostly the right leg, extend the left leg, because extending the left leg will give you more space to the spine. Now bend your right knee, lift your right leg up, and change side. So I'm turning, so I will have room to open my left leg, but if you have space, just move the bolster to the other side. Lay on your back, have the left leg bend towards the chest, have the belt around your left foot, and take your left leg out to the side. Extend the right leg fully. Turn the upper left arm from inside out. Push the left thigh, especially the outer left hip. Move it to your body and away from the left arm. This way, the left side of the body will extend, and turn the upper left arm from inside out and feel the movement. Left thigh moving away from the arm, bottom of the left arm moving up away from the leg. Extend the right leg fully. Use your exhalation to release your abdomen down towards the floor, and turn the abdomen with your exhalation from left to right. Feel what the bolster, the support that the bolster is giving you. This is how much gripping and moving into the body we should do with the outer leg, so the inner thigh can extend, so the abdomen can stay soft. So we're getting that lift of the uterus and release around the uterus and abdomen. And it's very important to keep those areas soft, especially during period, that the uterus is contracting already. So we want to create that space and having a lot of softness around those areas. Now to come up, bend the knee, bring the leg all the way up. Move the bolster, roll to the side, and slowly come up to standing. And we'll take now a similar pose that's called Ardha Chandrasana. Amazing pose for cramping. You can use a wall or you don't have to use a wall. I'm using a block. You can use a book or any other things that you can place your palm on that block. My back is against the wall. I will turn my right leg out. I will mirror you. So right leg out, and I have a little space between my right leg to the wall, not too much. I will use the wall to help me with balance. My right palm will be at the wall, right hip above the right foot, left leg up in line with the hip, and then I'm stretching the left arm up in line with my shoulders. Now, two things are nice about it, that we're using the wall and the block, that we're getting full supported here. Now, your right buttock bone will touch the wall. And I want you to move your right buttock bone away from the wall and away from your right waist. So the right side of your body will extend, your outer hips will grip, but the inner thighs will extend and be long. Now extend your abdomen, pubis towards the head, and gently turn the abdomen from right to left. Now to come out, bend your right knee, still use the wall. You can rest for a moment, your back can be against the wall, so you can rest, and then the other side. My back is against the wall, I'm turning the left foot, left thigh out, bending the knee, Ardha Chandrasana. Again, you can do it in the center, but during period, it's nice to support, get the support by the wall and the block, so we can really focus not on just the balance, on those areas that we can open the pelvis, extend the abdomen to have space. Now stretch the top arm up. So everything is at the wall, my head, my right heel, but not my left buttock bone. So move your left buttock bone into your body, away from the wall, and away from your left waist. This is how long your left side of the body should be. Now grip from the outer knees to the outer hips. Turn the pelvis from left to right. Turn the abdomen from left to right. your ribs from left to right, and your chest from left to right. Extend the sides of your neck as well, and the back of the head should stay on the wall. Now come out, bend the knee, slowly get the back to the wall, and we'll do it one more round. Doing poses 2 rounds actually is a good thing because you can learn, even if it's the same pose, you can learn more the second round. So go one more time for Ardha Chandrasana. Right foot below your right hip, lift your left leg up, and lift your left leg by extending the inner left thigh to the inner foot. Stretch the top arm up and turn both upper arms from inside out, because then the trapezius muscles can go down so the chest can lift up, and then you can turn the chest more. The right side of the body should extend. And a lot of time the right side is getting short. By pressing the right thigh away from the right side will extend more. Stretch the inner left foot, move the outer left foot towards the hip, and turn the chest towards the ceiling, and move your right buttock bone away from the wall. Slowly come out, bend the knee, come out, rest with your back against the wall, recover, and one more time to your left side. Half moon pose, Ardha Chandrasana. Use the wall or don't use the wall, up to you. Lift the inner right leg up, stretch the top arm towards the ceiling. The top arm is on the wall, the back of your head is at the wall, your right heel is at the wall. But move the left buttock bone away from your wall, away from your left waist, and into the body. This way you should feel the openness here at the inner left leg, and then the area of the pelvis can open. You want to open up the pelvis from left to right, your abdomen from left to right, your ribs from left to right. Stretch the inner right leg away from the head, outer right foot towards the hip, so you grip the outer legs, outer hips muscles, keeping the inner thighs and abdomen soft and long. Slowly come out, have your back against the wall. Now Uttanasana, you can use 1 block, 2 blocks, or no blocks at all. Uttanasana in periods, it's better to have the legs apart. So take the outer edges of the feet in line with your mat. You can keep your back long and concave, or you can bend fully in Uttanasana. You can try both, see whatever feels better for you during period. Stretch the arms. If you're bleeding heavily, you can stay with your back long. If everything is good, you can have your palms down and release your head down. Now in this position, in Uttanasana, your legs should stay perpendicular, firm, active. The inner thigh should go back. The front of the thigh should press back and lift up. Backs of the legs should move and turn from inside out, and outer knees to the outer hips. And all these activities in your leg muscles will help you release the abdomen, extend your abdomen, so the bend will be at the hips and not really bending at the spine. And all the instructions I gave for the legs should be happening even if you're in Ardha Uttanasana, this position. Okay, a few more breaths with your arms straight or elbows bent. Then to come up, everyone straightening the arms with or without the blocks, hands on the hips, and inhale to come up. Good. Prasarita Padottanasana, 1 more standing pose. Take the legs apart. Have the outer edges of the feet in line with the outer edges of your mat. Press the heels, press the outer edges of the feet. Move from the outer knees to the hips, hands on your hips. Move your thighs back, move your groins back, lift from the outer knees to the hips. Inhale, lift your chest. With the exhalation, bend from the top of the thighs. Get your arms below the shoulders. Take your legs a little bit more apart because we want to reach the head towards the floor. Now, if you have a heavy flow, you can stay here with your arms straight. If you want to try and see how you feel taking your head down, you can try. Take the head on the floor, palms as wide as the shoulders, outer elbows in. Everyone lift the shoulders up, trapezius muscles up. Keep the sides of the neck long. Now the legs should hold you here. You should not lean on your head or fall with your whole body weight on your head. The abdomen should spread here from the center to the side, and you should feel the spreading around the back as well. A lot of women will feel pain in the back during period because when the uterus is contracting, the back muscles and hips muscles can contract and be sore as well. This is why all those poses can help us release tension to improve the contractions of the uterus and improve the space and how we feel in those places with the groins, with the hips, and with the abdomen. Now use your exhalation to release your head, your brain, your face muscles. Keep your legs active, but be soft around the face, around the abdomen, and spread your back muscles. Now to come up, straighten the arms. Bring the palms below the shoulders. Bring your legs a little closer. Hands on the hips. With the inhalation, come up. Bring your legs all the way together. Now bring the bolster or the pillow that we were using before, and we'll sit on that bolster or pillow for Upavishta Konasana. The next two poses are great during period time. And sitting on a height during a period, it's a great choice because it's giving more lift and space around the abdomen, and we want that during period. So sit on the bolster or blanket or whatever you have at home that can lift your abdomen and spine up. Hands behind you or on the floor, and just sit here. This is Upavishta Konasana, not the full pose because we're not bending forward, but we'll be upright today. I want you to look at your right leg. See that the quadriceps, the front of the thigh, the kneecap, the shin bones and the toes are up towards the ceiling, and press the thigh down so the backs of the knees and back of the legs can open up. Same thing, look at your left leg. See that the front of the thigh, knee, and shin bones are facing up, and press the left thigh down. Now do it without looking. Press the thighs, grip the kneecap, open the backs of the knees. Working the legs here, the after effect will be gently lift the abdomen. A lot of time we're holding the abdomen tight. You don't want to hold the abdomen tight. You want to work the legs, keep the legs muscles tight so the abdomen can naturally lift. Okay, it's very important. Now bend one leg at a time. For Baddha Konasana, still sit on the height. Bring the soles of the feet together, hands behind you. Those two poses are great during period because they're giving release to all those areas that can hold a lot of tension, and it can help you feel better during period because it's giving a lot of space to the area that is contracted already because of the period time. Now extend from the inner thighs to the inner knees, and from the outer knees, grip to the outer hips. This is a very important relationship that we want to teach our body to have. So the inner body, inner thighs will stay soft. Outer body, outer legs will be gripping and be active to support, because we want to have the support from the outer body and not holding our abdomen or inner body tight. Okay? And I'm speaking here so we can spend time. So your mind will be hearing me and not dealing with if you feel that the groins are stretching, because when the groins are tight, it's not as comfortable to sit here. But it's very important, especially when the groins are tight, to sit every day in this position, not only during period time. Of course, during period time, even better, because it will help you with the cramps and feeling much better. So just a few more breaths here, keeping the spine lifting up, moving your legs down. Now lift your knees up, stretch up the legs, open up the knees, the thighs. And our last position, Supta Baddha Konasana. Now I'm going to show you the full setup. If you don't have all the props, do what you can and use the props. Very important thing to understand. The props, you can use everything you have at home. So just see the shape and then try to figure out how you can support your body. So bolster for the spine, blanket for my head, a belt will go around my back, and 2 blocks or blankets or books or whatever you have at home to support the thighs. Now, supporting the thighs, it's not something that we have to do, but during period it's nice to have a support. Now the belt in a big loop with a buckle. I'm taking the belt around my head, and then I will put the belt, I will turn so you can see. The belt is going under my feet, and as you can see, the belt is above my thigh. Now I want to make sure that the tail of the belt will pull my feet towards my hips. Okay, this is very important. And one more area that I will turn around to show you is the belt around my back. It should not be up here. This is lower back. It should be lower here around the tailbone where the sacrum is. Okay, this is how we will use the belt. Now I will sit in front of the bolster. I will make the belt tight, and then make sure the buckle of the belt is not on your skin. Support the blocks under the thighs. I'm moving the belt to not be at the lower back, around the sacrum, hands behind me. I will lift the chest. I take my buttock away from the lower back, and then I go back. I'm doing this adjustment again, and lift my buttock. I move the buttocks away from the lower spine. I'm adjusting the blanket under my neck and head only. My shoulders should be on the bolster so my outer shoulders can go down. Now, right away I'm feeling very comfortable. If you're not comfortable, I will give you a few instructions to organize your body. This is a really amazing pose that you can use for a lot of things. In period, it's a really great way to release your abdomen. It's great for the organs. It's great for the digestive system. So remember this pose and have that in your tool to use when you need. Now we can do a few variations with the arms. The first one, take the arms over your head, have the palms facing one another, and use the arms to stretch your uterus. Feel the movement from the pubis bone all the way to the chest, all the way to the fingertips, keeping the arms straight, palms facing one another, and have the arms pulling your spine up. Now use your exhalations to release your abdomen, to release your groins, to release your diaphragm. Now the second variation with your arms, bend your elbows, hold your opposite elbows, and rest the arms on the blanket. You can keep your eyes open or closed, whatever feels comfortable for you. Now change the hold of the elbows. So stretch the arms again and just now hold with the opposite hold of the opposite elbows. Keeping the chest wide and open. The shoulder blades, the trapezius muscles should go away from the neck. The chest should stay wide and open. Then release the arms. Have the arms down by your side. Palms facing up. And close your eyes and rest. Use your exhalation to release your abdomen, to release your facial muscles, to release the diaphragm. Now the arms here are to the side, 45 degrees. Inner arms should lift up, outer arms should go down towards the floor. Now you don't need to do anything with your breath. Let the breath go and be slower or deeper, and it will happen when you create the space in your body. So just be here with your body, with your breath. Slow inhalations, long exhalations. Now slowly use your hands to come up. So support the hands. Take your time, lift your head. And this is all for today. I hope this practice will make you feel better. Namaste.